Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I did it! Okay, so apart from them extremely disappointing party poppers, I did it. 1 whole year, no McDonald's. 1 whole year. 1 whole year. I don't think you understand what an achievement that is. Look at the date on this last transaction right here. The 22nd of March, 2022. Well, I say 2. Today is the 22nd of March, 2021. And look at my bill. I have not had a McDonald's since last fucking year. Oh, do you know what? I am so proud of myself. I said to myself last year, started this whole weight loss thing when we went into lockdown and McDonald's closed. I said, you know what, McDonald's is somewhere where I hit up the most. This is why I am overweight. The amount of calories I consume from all these fast food places, McDonald's being one of the closest ones to my work and one of the easiest ones I can get to and one of the cheaper ones, that is where I would hit up. So I said to myself, and whenever they open back up, I told myself, you're not going back to it. You will wait minimum 1 year, 1 year. And in this time, they wanted to tease me like a good one this time. They had katsu chicken nuggets. I missed that. They had the Grand Big Mac. I missed that. They had the Double Big Mac. Missed that. They had the Big Tasty. I missed that. New McFlurries. I missed that. And anything else, I missed that. Everyone kept saying to me, you got to go to McDonald's. You got to do this. Oh my God, you got to try this. They got this. And I was just thinking, I can't for a year. I can't. And do you know what the weirdest thing is? You don't realize how quickly you'll get to your goal. I remember telling everyone I was going to give up McDonald's. And everyone was, of course he will. Of course he will. Because obviously back then, I was much larger and I did used to go to McDonald's a lot. So everyone was like, of course he will. Guess what, people? Thank you for not believing in me. Because I believed in myself and I did it. Now you maybe got messy hair. But honestly, I can't tell you how proud I am of myself to have not gone there. Because the thing is, if you look at some of my transactions and you see the amounts here, this is from last year, you're probably thinking, that's not even a lot, Jadd. Like, you're spending $1.98 here or $3.98 here or $4, whatever. But it's what I used to order. I used to get them, you know them little things you can get $1.99 for, chips and a Big Mac. So 2 of them is $3.98. You're seeing $3.98, you're probably thinking, well, he didn't eat that much calories. I ate 2 portions of chips and 2 Big Macs. I can't even remember how much. I think a Big Mac's what, 500-600? So 2 of them, that's 1,200. Chips are $2.50 each. So in total, I ate 1.817 just from that. Was, I remember that was not a meal. I used to use that. That was like a snack. That was post work, or if I was out for the day, for example, I would still come back and eat on top of that, and I still would have had breakfast and everything else on top of that. So although the amounts here look little and it doesn't look like I ate a lot, calorie wise, I just used to shop smart. That was the only difference. I used to save money by using coupons. So I was just racking up a small little bill, McDonald's wise. The amount of times I was hitting it, I was just going there and going over my calories nearly every single day. See, during this year, I didn't quit KFC, Burger King, anything like that. And I don't really eat them that frequently. The reason I quit McDonald's is because that was my go-to place. That would be the place where I would spend my money if I was going to, do you know what I mean? Spend somewhere on a takeaway place. I did it. A whole year of no McDonald's. You're probably thinking, am I still going to do it? Am I going to keep it up? No, I'm not. That's the honest truth. I'm going to McDonald's. Not today, but I wanted to prove to myself I could do it. That's all I wanted to do. All them people who told me you can't do it, you can't do it, you can't give up McDonald's. Oh, of course you're going to give up McDonald's. You're probably going to sneak back. Everyone used to make digs, whether it was at work or people just making passes. Everyone made a dig. Whenever I told it, I stopped telling people in the end that I'd given up on McDonald's. Or when people would ask, I just say I'm not in the mood. Because when they say, do you want McDonald's? I say, no, I've given up. They go, they do that little laugh, that like derivative. Yeah, of course he's given up. Look at the size of him. So guess what? To all you haters out there, I did it. 1 whole year, no McDonald's. Check my app right here. Haven't spent 1 penny in McDonald's since then. Didn't go to McDonald's. I've had so many offers of fucking McDonald's, whether it's at work, whether I've been with people, everyone's saying, oh, let's just order this. All these times I've been tempted. All these times they put new stuff on the menu. All these times I've been offered a free McDonald's from people. All these times that I could have got stuff, I didn't do it. And you know what? I'm so happy that I didn't. I'm so happy. I wish I might get something made up, a little trophy for myself, like 1 year, because I want a little medal to say that I did a whole year without McDonald's. Because for me, a lot of people probably thinking that's 1 year, is not like a big time. For me, I used to frequent that place a hell of a lot. When they open back up, don't even be tempted. Don't get the home delivery. Don't go into the places, because they started doing delivery first. I thought, don't even get delivery. Like everyone was like, oh, I can't wait to get the chicken nuggets, a Big Mac. No. And as I said, am I going to stick to it? No. At some point in the near future, I'm going to McDonald's. But do you know what I've learned over this year? I've learned about calories, fat, macronutrients, and how to actually work out properly. All the times I worked out before, I wasn't really working out over these years. I was just doing shit that wasn't going to help me. Listening to people's shit advice, shit diets, cutting out this, cutting out that, not really focused on the calories. So now I've done my whole year, I can go back to McDonald's because I now know the calories, the fat, everything in it, what is actually making me fat. It's not going to McDonald's that made me fat. It was the amount I ate that made me fat. I could have gone and got a little cheeseburger for 200 calories. That wouldn't have made me fat on its own. But getting, for example, 10 of them at 2,000 calories, that would get you fat. So I've done it. I've completed 1 year no McDonald's. Even if I don't ever do that again in my life, I can say in my life for 1 whole year, I didn't let one McDonald's fucking chip pass these lips. And I had so much temptation, especially when they kept bringing out new stuff. I love a big tasty, like the Grand Big Mac. They kept inventing new stuff to entice me into doing it. I downloaded the McDonald's app at the beginning of the month. And through this whole month, every single day, I've had 99p for 3 chicken selects, 99p for a triple cheese. Oh, triple cheeseburger. That was the one I wanted to say. That's what I fucking wanted to try this whole... When they brought that out, from the moment that came out, my mouth was just moist. And I was just... It was just watering. I wanted to try that. But I didn't try it, but a little coupon that said 99p for a triple cheeseburger. And I thought, oh, I got to try that. And I thought, this was on the 19th. And I thought to myself, do you know what? Why don't you just get it? And then on the 22nd, I thought, no, this is what they want you to do. They want you to quit. Do not quit. I thought to myself, you have 3 days. You have done 362 days. And you're telling me in 3 days you've got and you're going to give up. I told myself, no, you're not fucking giving up. You make sure until the 22nd, nothing passes you. Even on the 22nd, don't eat. Probably when we start meeting back up with people again, it starts opening up, I might be more like, okay, yeah, I'll have a cheeseburger or something. But during this year, I learned how to eat properly. So I can go back to McDonald's now. It's not going to be this what it was before when I was just binge eating and gluttony and being in this depressive state where I would use food to kind of fill the depression hole, which didn't fill it. It just filled it temporarily until you got the next food. So I would go to McDonald's, and if I did, I'd get like 10 to 15 pounds worth of food, and I would just eat and eat and eat. And yes, it temporarily makes you feel happy, but all it used to do was make me be hugely overweight, which would make more people call me overweight, which would make me even sadder, which would mean I would eat even more. So it'd be a vicious cycle. But this year and during this journey, I have learned how to break the fucking cycle. So thank you, God, for giving me the keys, the motivation, the inkling, the determination, and the willpower. That's the word I'm looking for. The willpower to say no when people have offered me food, when the app has told me I've got coupons, when I've been past a place that's been empty, when I've been starving and walking past a place. I thought, should I go in for a quick one? No, you don't. You walk past, you just drink that fucking water and wait till you get home and make something calorie counted. But now, the year is done. The ban is lifted. I can go back. I'm going to order myself a little trophy or something when I get home later. And yeah, thank you to anyone who believed in me, which wasn't many people.